I've been like worried that someone's like outside listening, or I sound too sick, or I just can't like come up with like what to say. So this is supposed to be like how me and Ciarra met, because obviously we haven't known each other for, I mean, I guess not really obvious, but we haven't known each other very long. 12 days. That's the start of a good friendship. How it kindled was, me and my friends were sitting in line, the first in line, because we got there at 2:30. I was like having such bad anxiety, we weren't gonna get there in time, and we're gonna end up like being in the back or whatever. We're like watching like all the other bands like show up, and then I see the White King Kid band, and I see David driving, and I like had to take a moment. I saw like little Oregon license plate and their like trailer with the little King Kid sticker on it. So I'm like, Mom, take our seats so we can go over there and like talk to them. So a bunch of other girls did that too. We went over and we were like all like taking pictures, like, oh, we're so cool, let's just take pictures of them unloading the van. And then there's this other girl next to us, this like short girl with like curly hair, and her friend, and they were just started talking to us like, oh my god, David, oh my god, and then they were like, oh, she's here for Alex Scoop, but I'm trying to get her to like King Kid, and all this other stuff. We were like, oh my god, David's pants. Then they were basically like, go away, we have to unload, except we're really like a lot nicer than that. So we're like, oh, you guys should just come along with us, because like I like wanted to embrace our new friendship. So I felt bad about the people who were there before, but it was only two of us. Like what? Like how much of a difference was it going to make? We're in line and we're like, oh yeah, let's trade Twitters and let's follow each other on Instagram and yeah. So we did all that, and then Jose comes out, and we were like trying to get him to come over to us, but no, he goes over to this other girl, and then he goes over to these other girls, and while he's like not talking to us, we're like, well, let's just take pictures of his butt. So we're just like, because he's literally standing like if he was facing us, he would have been close enough to like talk to us, but he was facing the other way, so he was really close to us. He just didn't want to accept the fact that we were standing right there going, Jose. So we were just starting taking pictures of his butt, which is in the hashtag KGK concert video. So I apologize, Jose, but you weren't talking to us, so what else were we supposed to do? We just kind of like sent the pictures to each other, and then when it came time for the concert to actually start, like we go in and we like run to the front, and this whole craziness happened, but that's a whole other story in itself. It's too much of a thing to deal with. And then Ciarra and Victoria come up, and they're like right behind us, and we're like freaking out, and they're like, okay, we're gonna hang out for the rest of the night, and blah blah. And then after King Kid performed, me and my friends were like, okay, well, let's just go find them, because, you know, we kind of just really came for them, even though I do like Alex Scoot and Sam and Luke and stuff. But then after we left, and then like somewhere in the middle, King Kid had to go back for like the end of Alex's set. So like we went back in, and then we found Ciarra and Victoria, and we all like went to the bathroom and like we did our makeup. So like we go outside to like talk to King Kid, even though I'd just been with them for like an hour. So like we bonded over that, and the next thing I know, like every single morning I'm like texting Ciarra like, oh my god, this happened, and oh my god, we should do this, and this is gonna happen, and every time like King the Kid or Jose or Ricky or David tweets, we're always like texting each other like, oh my god. It's even worse if like one of them tweets us, because it's like this huge thing, and like that's how our friendship came to be. And then we're like, hey, let's start a YouTube channel. Basically, that's how we met. I hope King Kid don't get mad at us for using their like songs in our videos and their crown in our banner, but we're just trying to help, and yeah, I know Ciarra's video is gonna be up either before this one or after this one, so go check out that one. Go subscribe to King Kid on YouTube and all of their separate channels and their Tumblrs and Twitters and Instagram and all that stuff, but all that is in the link, so in the down bar, so that should be fine. Oh my god, we should totally end all the vlogs like Ricky does, because you know that's like his signature thing, and I put that at the end of the last one. Ciarra, I'm gonna text you because we have to do this, but I'm like filming it on my phone because my camera like isn't working, so yeah. I hope that was good enough, but I'll do the whole Ricky sign off and like, goodbye, like David does, so yeah. What does Ricky say? Does he say anything? I don't think so. But yeah, see you later.